Hi everybody, this is your girl Ebony from the Campbell-Boyd family channel, and today I'm coming to you. I'm let y'all know that I finally got back to my nail salon that I go to. Oh my God, y'all just don't understand how bad I needed to get back to my nail salon. It's been crucial. It's quarantine and everything being closed. I was going crazy. So when I finally was able to sit here and put my appointment in with Anna to get my nails and my eyebrows done, I was so excited. I went today. I had I believe a 10 o'clock appointment. She did my nails. She did my eyebrows. You see, it looks so much better than how they was looking during this crazy quarantine. And as you can see, I finally got her to do my nails. Okay, so I'm finally back. I've been long overdue to sit here and get my nails and my eyebrows done. I usually go to her at least like every 2 weeks at the same time, 10 o'clock in the morning, before I get get to doing anything else in my day. I usually go on a Friday, but she already knew. Every time I come in and I get my nails done, she automatically booked me for my 2-week appointment at 10 o'clock. But the only thing is different is how they're not officially open until like next week, but she's taking appointments. So, she'll, like, when you contact her on either her Facebook page, which is Anna's Nail Salon on Facebook, or if you happen to know the shop number, the salon number, then you could call and, she'll either text you or she'll call you or she'll text you on Facebook Messenger. Okay, so y'all, any customers, females in the area of, Burlington, Willingboro, or whatever, or Edgewater, if y'all know anything about Anna's Nails on Route 130 in Burlington, she'll be officially opening back up soon, come next week, sometime next week. But if you are a regular customer with her, you can sit here and call the shop or look up her Facebook page, and you could message her on Facebook, and she'll get back to you quick. It don't take her long to get back to you. And she'll tell you, when you have to let her know you're there, so that way, whatever steps she has to sit here and take to be able to let you in, so that way, nobody on the outside will sit here and notice that they're actually open. Because when you get to the shop, it's gonna appear as though that the shop is closed and not open. But if you have her contact information, or you added her as a friend on Facebook, you could sit here and contact her. She'll tell you to contact her when you get there. So you have to tell her Anna, I'm here. She'll let you know, come around back, and she'll let you in. So I would say only a select few people know that information, because like I said, nail salons and barbershops and hair salons are not officially open until next week on the 22nd. So it's only a select few people know this information. But yeah, I was so excited when I finally was able to get my appointment with her. Man, I was always going to Anna for my appointments every 2 weeks when I was working at Amazon. So it's just, for a woman to be able to have that outing to go out to the nail salon or go out to the hair store, it gives us a relief, a stress relief, to be able to go out and have that me time to, tend to, your female needs, and, be alleviated from, everyday stresses, or dealing with the kids, dealing with the husband, dealing with, work or school related, things. So it's when a woman able to get that chance to run to the hair salon or run to the nail salon, to pamper herself, is it's an awesome feeling. It's like very, relaxing. You could get back to thinking about yourself and, catering to yourself for once. And, I know me personally, I was long overdue to sit here and, have that me time. Because every 2 weeks before, this quarantine, came about and everything, I would take that time every 2 weeks to sit here and go get my hair done, go get my nails and my eyebrows done. And that was my day out for me. It was my day. I wasn't mom, I wasn't wife, I was Ebony. I was able to focus on Ebony. And us as women, we need to have that time to, sit back and relax and, do some of the things that we love to do, as women, whether it's, writing, drawing, reading, playing video games, going out shopping, going out to eat, or even being with your friends. Us as women, we need to have that time here and there, especially if you a mom and you're the homemaker. So that means you're always home with the kids. You're always cooking and cleaning, looking after the kids and stuff like that. So it's like to get that type of a break from your everyday life that is much needed. It's much needed for anybody, whether it's yourself, your husband, that's a much needed break to be able to make a certain time of the day or time of the week dedicated to just you, to work on you, to, sit here and, cater to yourself. You need that time, whether it's man or woman, So it's like, especially nowadays, what's going on now, it's like, you need to come up with different ways to really, sit back and reflect and relieve yourself of stress and just get back to you, It could, the things that's going on and having the pressures of, work or not having work or constantly doing the school thing with the kids, that can be stressful. That can be very, very stressful. And stress can kill. If you're stressing way too much about stuff, it can kill you. It can make you sick. So it's like, you have to do certain things that's going to relieve that stress. Have an outlet, some kind of outlet that you could run to or go to, be able to, take a break. That's the only way you'll be able to stay sane these days to, deal with what's going on within your household or deal with what's going on the, in the outside world, So it's like, you have to really, make time for yourself sometimes. It can't always be about, oh, I gotta do this for the kids. Oh, I gotta do this for the husband. Oh, I gotta do this for the wife. I gotta do this for the kids. I gotta go to work this time, or, we have to do this for school, get this done. If you're constantly running around, doing this, doing that, you can go crazy. You can really go crazy. You could be very overly stressed out because you're not making time for yourself, at a certain point of the day or a certain time of the week, to, really have some downtime for yourself. And that type of thing is really needed for anybody and everybody, There's nothing wrong with, saying to your significant other, you know what, I need to take a day off. Well, not a day off, but, a couple hours one day to just, a break, some time to focus on me and everything, to, make me feel better, make me feel good and everything, to relieve some stress. There's nothing wrong with telling your significant other that, everybody deserves that, everybody deserves a break. You can't always, have to, do this and do that and just run around looking crazy. It is. So go in the living room. I'm busy. Okay, tell your dad. Tell you that he's in there. So, just like now, my kids, they come to me for everything and anything. And their father could be in the next room, and they'll come to me for everything. And it's like, y'all do have two parents. Y'all could go to dad if you have a problem, or go to dad if you want something, or go to dad if you need him to do something. You don't always have to come to mom for everything. So it's like, even with my household, I do get frustrated. I do get stressed because everybody comes to me for everything. So it's like sometime in the day or some point in the week, I have to sit here and sit back and find some time for myself, even as whether, putting the little ones down for nap and reading, or having a movie day, or just anything that's going to relieve me of some stress, to get back to catering to my needs, to what I like to do, what I need to do, So it's like, you have to sit here and do that sometimes, especially if you're a mom and you have a big family. Yes, that type of thing, a break is much needed, because you're going to lose yourself within constantly doing things for the family, constantly doing things for your husband, or, running around taking care of business, and things like that. And so it's like, you have to sit here and have a break sometime. Go in there now. Bye. So, it's like, and if your significant other doesn't understand that, then there's something wrong. Then y'all two have to sit here and sit down and have a talk. Like, look, I can't be the one always sitting here taking care of everything, because I'm losing myself within, constantly being there for y'all. I'm not being there for myself, doing what I need to do as far as health-wise, or even just having time for myself to, treat myself out to a lunch or movie, or go shopping, or nail salon, or whatever may have you. You have to express to the person you with, like, I have that right to have a little me time sometimes. Everything can't be about family all the time. You can have some kind of break from being mom, or wife, or husband, or dad. You can treat yourself to a break to relieve yourself of some stress, because if you don't, it's not going to be good in the end, because then you're going to be taking your frustration out on your family, and you don't want that. You do have to sit here and find some time for yourself, because you don't want to sit here and take your frustration out on your kids, or on your husband, or on your wife. Because they don't know what's going on with you unless you tell them. You gotta sit down and tell them, like, look, I'm feeling such and such way. I think I need some time to reflect and work on me, or have some downtime for me sometimes, so that way I'm not overwhelmed with our everyday life of family and everything. There's nothing wrong with that, So it's like, and it makes you better, it makes you able to better deal with your family life, or or whatever lifestyle you have, better if you make time for yourself. Even down to the single person that don't have no kids, that's not married or anything, but is constantly working, or constantly going to school every day, and just busy with school and work all the time. If you flood yourself with work and school all the time, yeah, you will get stressed too. It will overwhelm you too. So even with that type of lifestyle, you have to sit here and sit back and be like, look, I deserve a break from everything for a little bit. Some time for myself. Take a vacation, go out with friends, or whatever may have you. Or just, shut down the outside world from you, and just be home and, look at movies, have a couple drinks, do whatever you need to do to sit here and, take it easy sometimes. Because life can stress you out. Everyday things can stress you out. And you have to come up. I learned as I started getting older that, you do have to come up with different ways to deal with stress, to deal with certain situations, so that way you won't have a nasty, ugly outcome in the end. Okay, so it's like, you have to, be creative, whether you a married person or a single person. You do have to, have some kind of time dedicated to you sometimes.
Give me my toy.
So you do have to, be able to do that for yourself. You deserve that much, you know. So it's like, it's not gonna hurt with, taking a couple hours of your day to, do something for yourself that has nothing to do with your kids or your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your wife or your husband. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. You got to also make sure that even though you're in a relationship or in a marriage, you can still have time for yourself. You're still allowed to have time for yourself, And if you can't communicate that with your significant other, then something's wrong. Something's really wrong. Y'all need to establish some type of grounds where, yes, we are married. Yes, we're a couple. Yes, we have a family. Or even if you don't have kids. But if I feel as though our everyday life is a little too much for me, would it be okay that I take a couple hours of the day to, work on me, focus on me, have some downtime? Being in relationships and marriage, it can be overwhelming, especially if y'all having problems within your relationship. It can be frustrating. It can be stressful. So it's like, you have to be able to, have some time that can be dedicated to working on yourself, so that way you ain't going crazy. So you're not snapping on that person, or you're not snapping on your kids, because that's not cool. It's not cool at all. So it's like me finally being able to sit here and get out the house and have a couple hours to myself to work on me and keep myself up. I look forward to stuff like that. I like doing stuff like that because, it gives me a chance to pull myself away from the mom and wife life and, focus on me, have some downtime to myself, talk to other people that's not my kids or my husband and, conversate with other people, So it's like, there's nothing wrong with doing that. There's nothing wrong at all. My husband does it. He'll go to the barbershop or he'll go to the salon and go get his hair retwisted and stuff like that. And during that time, that's his downtime and time to get away from home and get away from work. Go get your hair retwisted. Go, enjoy the nice day outside and stuff like that and get away for a little bit. Because everybody needs some time away from home sometimes to work, to focus on themselves sometimes. And there's nothing wrong with that. So it's like, you have to weasel that kind of thing into your life so that way it makes dealing with everything easier. Create days, or even down to making time for you and your husband or you and your boyfriend or you and your girlfriend. Set a specific day or days that, y'all could do date night. Get a break from being home all the time, or get a break from school and work, or get away from the kids, and come up with a day that you could sit here and have date night. Even down to that kind of stuff. That also helps too. Like, and I feel as though, I'm learning all these things and coming up with all these different things now that, I've been married for 5 years and everything. So it's like I try to come up with different things I can do to, relieve myself of stress or relieve me and my husband of stress, So it's like, sometimes you have to sit here and, be creative to sit here and be able to deal with everyday life, You know, anything and everything can make you stressed out, whether it's problems at home, you know, problems at work, and everything. It can be exhausting. So, but yes, I just wanted to come to y'all and talk about me being able to, you know, get my nails and my eyebrows done at Anna's Nail Salon in Burlington. So, you know, if y'all live in the area, I'm talking to y'all females and that live in the area of Burlington, Willingboro, Edgewater. Anna's Nail Salon will be reopening officially next week on the 22nd. Go check her out because her work is just awesome. So thank you very much and peace. And if you like what you heard, what you see, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And see you next time.